From the Detroit Free Press, here are today's top stories.
Former Michigan State University basketball star Mateen Cleaves was acquitted on rape charges Tuesday. A jury in Cleaves' hometown of Flint, Michigan, deliberated for a little more than 2 hours before reaching the verdict. Cleaves leaped from his chair in court when the verdict was read, and he sobbed as he hugged his lead defense attorney. He later said, "I just thank God. I've been waiting for this day for 4 years." Cleaves had faced up to 15 years in prison if he'd been convicted of false imprisonment and criminal sexual conduct. The charges stem from a September 2015 encounter Cleaves had with a woman at a motel in suburban Flint. Jurors saw surveillance video of the woman leaving the room wearing only a bra. They also saw Cleaves pulling her back into the room. Cleaves' accuser said he pulled her back inside and raped her. Lawyers for Cleaves argued he pulled her back so she could get dressed. They say the sex was consensual. Reporting from Flint, Michigan, I'm John Wisely of the Detroit Free Press.
For the Detroit Free Press, this is Eric D. Lawrence. Kids are dying in hot cars in staggering numbers. So far this year, 35 children have died this way. That follows 53 deaths in 2018. What's the response of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the federal regulator which oversees the auto industry? It took to Twitter this week to raise awareness, warning parents of the dangers of heat stroke. A prominent safety advocate says that's simply not good enough. Amber Rollins, director of kidsandcars.org, says awareness of the problem has never been higher. She says Congress should pass the Hot Cars Act of 2019. That would require new cars to alert parents when a child is still inside a vehicle, and that might prevent many needless tragedies.
The Detroit Lions take on the Buffalo Bills on Friday at Ford Field on CBS, and there's growing concern over the fact that Matthew Stafford has yet to play this preseason. I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department. Friday will be the Lions' third preseason game, and their offense hasn't looked good at all. On Tuesday, Lions coach Matt Patricia wouldn't say if Stafford would play Friday. Stafford, who had a substandard 2018, told reporters Monday he felt just fine and would be ready whenever coaches told him to get in the game. Typically, teams use the third preseason game as a dress rehearsal for the regular season. The Lions open the regular season September 8th out in Arizona.
Big boat lovers should keep their eyes on the Great Lakes this week for a chance to spot a billionaire's $125 million super yacht. The Hampshire, a yacht that's more than half a football field long, is cruising the lakes this month. English billionaire Andrew Curry reportedly owns the boat. Curry is the director of INEOS, one of the world's largest chemical manufacturers. Last year, he was one of the 20 richest people in the United Kingdom. The super yacht can carry 12 guests and 17 crew members and has a pool on deck. The Hampshire's made quite a stir in Milwaukee, Marquette, and the Sioux Locks this August as it travels Lakes Michigan and Superior. The boat docked at Mackinac Island Monday. This is Emma Keith reporting for the Detroit Free Press.
What do you do with your nest egg now? I'm Susan Tompor at the Detroit Free Press. The Dow dropped about 800 points in mid-August. Buzz about a recession is building. But how safe is your 401k? Time to study any target date funds in your retirement savings. A younger worker could unknowingly be betting 90%, yes, 90% of that 401k on stocks. How? Is your money in a fund that targets retirement in the year 2050? That can be okay. You have a long way to go until retirement. If you're scared, though, try target funds, say something in the year 2025, that would be less aggressive. That's something to do if you want to cut down on your risk.
For the Detroit Free Press, this is Brian Manzullo. Welcome to the White Claw Revolution. There's a new trend in American nightlife, and chances are you've seen it firsthand at a barbecue, a patio, or on the lake sometime this summer. Hard seltzer, also known as spiked sparkling water. Thanks to a booming thirst for low-calorie, low-carb, fruity, refreshing drinks that sort of taste like watered-down Squirt or Mountain Dew, hard seltzer sales have climbed nearly 200% from last year, and analysts say it could become a $2.5 billion business by 2021, led by White Claw, Hard Seltzer, and Truly Sparkling Water. This trend has Michigan craft breweries on notice. Even some of the state's biggest brands, such as Atwater, Griffin Claw, and Shorts, have released their own hard seltzers, with several others experimenting or planning hard seltzer drinks before the end of the year. Head to freep.com for more, including several hard seltzer reviews.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com, and sign up for the Daily Briefing newsletter.